going on, y'all? Currently sitting in Seffner, Florida. The truck right here on this corner spot. It used to not be a reserve, but they got a sign up back here now. It says it's reserved. I don't know if it still is or not, but I used to never have to pay to park in this spot. This is the spot I always used to chill at when I would come down here if it was available. I was parked over there last night, but this morning when I woke up and was hanging out, somebody else was parked here and they moved, so I boogied over here real quick. That way if I get stuck here, I don't have to worry about paying to park or anything. Plus, I'm in the shade, got my chair set up. Can't find anything on the load board, so I just worked on the video from, you know, the past few days, the past week pretty much, moving the trailers around and whatnot. So just hanging out, cruising the load boards, checking for stuff. There's really not a whole lot popping. There's some load out trailers and stuff like that, and then stuff going farther down south into Miami, and I'm really not trying to go down to Miami or anything like that. Or all the loads are going to Texas. So I'm probably going to end up bobtailing north to get a wider range, if you will, because I've been checking around Jacksonville and stuff like that, and still not seeing anything. Or if it is, it's just not enough money for me to, you know, bobtail that far to get it, and then take it to where it needs to go. So I mean, we'll see what happens. I probably will end up bobtailing out of here because I do want to get north to see my wife, because I haven't seen her. Sunday will be 2 weeks, so it's getting time for me to try to get home, unless I can find a load that needs to be moved that's worth it, you know what I'm saying, for the relief, what I've been doing. Need some relief for myself. It is kind of nice to be sitting for a day, but at the same time I'd rather not be. So once it gets dark, I'll probably end up shooting north and running until I find some cheap fuel, because I'm on cheap fuel right now, so that's always nice. But this place is always busy. Nice little area, except they quit selling beer in here, which is kind of disappointing. In March, I guess, they quit selling beer at all the Pilots and Flying J's that were owned by certain companies, because the vendor bought somebody out or something like that, so they don't sell beer here anymore. But they do sell beer across the street at the TA, so I'm a short walk from some Buc-ee's, Tall Boys, if you will, and then that Cracker Barrel's right up on the hill behind a it's a camper place. Lazy Days is what it's called, so I can walk up there and get some food. They don't have really shit in here. They got that trash up in the counter, and then there's an Arby's and a Popeyes over at the TA. If you guys know where I'm at, you know there's that stuff. So yeah, that's my kind of go-to spot when I'm around Tampa. Completely devastating yesterday going to the beach and seeing that at Treasure Island. It was horrible. Like, almost made me cry. I was in tears, almost, you know what I mean. I teared up a couple times because it's sad. It's really sad. That's one of our happy places when we come down here. I like that place. It's really nice. Always fun bringing Kim and going different places. And I was talking to her this morning, and she's like, we're not going to be able to go back down there. I said, baby, there's places down farther south that didn't get affected, and the whole East Coast is fine, so we'll be able to go to places over there if we want to come back down and you want to come this winter. So don't worry about it. It's just we can't go to this area. So we'll see what happens and how long it takes them to rebuild that stuff and get it back going. Hopefully sooner than later. But yeah, there's a lot of people across a widespread area that are hurting right now, and I'll bobtail up farther so I can help somebody out. That's what I'll do if I have to, because I don't want to just sit down here for nothing. I'll do what I got to do to help people, you know that. That's the truth. So, and at the same time help myself, because if something goes wrong with the truck, I've got to fix it too. So I don't really have anybody to depend on it. That's why I'm the way I am, and I just depend on myself. That way I don't ever get let down. So that's what's going on today, though. Hopefully I'll find something. I'll keep you updated and keep you posted when I can. Like, you know, I said the other day in the last video, I do what I can. I'm only one guy. I'll get you in when I can. If I can't get you in, it's just what it is. At least I got pictures of the stuff. So until the next time I come back, and hopefully I got something better. On the show, on the Chad Teagan YouTube channel. What time it
Better get Frankenstein cleaned up.
Oh man, would you just look at that shit, man? Would you just look at that? Where your boy at, man? Where your boy at? What day is it? It's Friday. Where your boy at? What time is it? It's about 1:05. 1:05 p.m. Where your boy at? Oh, what you got? He ain't got nothing. He ain't got nothing. Good Monday morning, folks. And as you can tell, I'm back at the house. That little clip of me pulling in before the GoPro died was on Friday, about 1 o'clock. So today I got to put my grandma's truck back together because a squirrel had gotten up in there probably about a month ago and chewed a little bit of the fuel line. So I took it apart yesterday and gooped it up, put some stuff on there because I couldn't find the fuel line online anywhere to buy it or anything like that. And then took the liberty to throw the mirrors and antennas and stuff like that, Kenworth decals, and thing for the steps on here yesterday. I will paint those, so everybody stop freaking out. I'll do something about those because that gray looks ridiculous and doesn't blend or match well at all. But need to measure up the seals for that locking strip because I'm going to call the glass place today and see if I can't schedule somebody to come out this week and cut me some new glass, and then I'll put the rubbers and stuff in. I'll probably just install them myself, or I'll have them do them and see where that goes. I need to do a few things to the blue chuck. Ordered some stuff yesterday. I got new lights coming for the chicken lights, 20 pieces of those. I got some new mud flap hanger brackets coming and some brackets with the lights so I can put those tight back on. That way I can have the removable mud flaps. Picked up some degreaser the other day so I can wash this. I plan on basically taking everything out of here that I don't feel like I need to have on the road with me. Like, I don't need 6 binders because I've never used them out on the road. I've only used a couple occasional, you know, a couple times. So I'm gonna have, I mean, less is more when it comes to this thing, because I necessarily don't want the toolbox on the back anymore. I just want to have the generator sitting there because I don't want that stuff sitting like that. And you know, just tinker around with that a little bit. I did pick up some new of those relays so I can replace that 120 amp and move that one back off to the other one to where it has its own section, to see if that helps anything out. For some odd reason my bags are dropping down, so I'm wondering if one of these bags is starting to leak again. Like, I'm talking all the way out. It wasn't like that before, to where they would go all the way out. I don't know if you can see that in there or not, that bag. If you look right there, right in the center, you can see it where that little chrome strip is. Those are all the way down, so I'll need to address that. I don't think there's a leak anywhere that's causing that, but one of those bags may be leaking or something like that, because it just started gradually going down when I was gone the first week, and I'd wake up and they'd be down, but there'd still be air, and now there's no air whatsoever. So to figure that out, and then keep plugging away at this, I can start putting the interior back in, inside and together, now that I've got the visor and stuff on. And if I'd have known I was going to get that thing, I probably could have done it a while ago. I just haven't. Didn't do anything with the grill. Yeah, I put the headlight bezels on, but I want to paint some of the sections that's rusted out of the grill, sex that up a little bit, and then just keep plugging away at this, get that interior put all back together. That'd be nice. And then, you know, just do some things. I'm not sure if I'll run this week or not. I kind of got the flow vid when I was down south from running my ass ragged and not taking care of myself very well when I was at the truck stops, not sleeping well, things of that nature. We'll catch up with you, and it caught up with me. So I'm dealing with that right now, and my wife's on my ass, if you know what I mean, about being sick. So not taking care of myself very well when I was gone. But anyways, had this injection fuel line here, pressure line, these little nipples with the seals. This all goes down there and somewhere else, and this one plugs in right over here, and this one goes under and goes to the other side. So this guy right here got chewed up right here, and I tried to just goop the stuff up before, but I still had a spot that I'd missed, because this is like a cover, and then there's a little rubber seal that's plastic on the outside of that, and then a rubber seal inside of that to protect that fuel line. So when I did goop that up the one time, it would sit there and spray out, and I always had, you know, some leaks and whatnot. I just can't find that line online. I know that's a thing there, but yeah, I need to probably, if this don't work, I'll have to get a hold of the dealership and say, look, this is what I need, and I'll bring it over and probably have them do it, or I'll do it myself, because I can do it. It's a line that goes all the way back and down, and I'd have to find the actual route line of where it goes. But other than that, it should be good. I'm gonna throw some, I'd like to heat shrink that, but I don't have anything that I can get around that to where it's just that, and I can't pull that off. So kind of SOL, but that's trucking, and that squirrel's getting in your shit. But I did pick up some stuff, some spray that is supposed to deter squirrels, because they like to get around the trucks and whatnot too. So I picked up where's that bottle at? Get out of here. Let's turn the light on and see if we can't find some crap. I need to go through this one of these days and clean this up. Ah, yes, here it is. Squirrel stopper. So I picked this up to spray around the vehicles. Actually doesn't smell too bad, but I mean, I've had things chewed up in here. I've had things chewed up in there. I've had spots in the Cadillac that I've had to deal with in the trucks. So need to get that taken care of and try to get that stopped if I can. But yeah, that's what I'm doing today. When I come back and I start actually doing some stuff to Frank, if I do some stuff to Frank or the Blue Chuck, I'll bring you back, because I'll get you in on the details and whatnot, and just bring you back and bring you along with me. But yeah, it's starting to come together, getting some things going. To bend that one antenna over a little bit because it's a little crooked dick, but other than that, yeah, man, getting that thing going. I need to climb up there one of these days and notch out some new holes for that whale tail, or at least make them bigger so I can drop that side down, because it sticks up like that. But we'll see. It's supposed to be 68 today. It's kind of fair. Yesterday they were taking the crops off over here, and they were taking the crops off over here, and it was like a 20-mile-per-hour wind, so it was nothing but a dust storm. So I had to cut it short. And other than that, I just didn't have everything to where I wanted to keep moving, and I could have went on the inside, but it was 80 degrees and I didn't want to sit in there and sweat, because, you know, I've been down in Florida and that's all I've been dealing with was heat. It's crazy going from waking up at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, it's 75 degrees with 100% humidity and everything's damp and soaked, to coming up here to where it's dry and it's 49 degrees. So that's what it is, though. That's trucking. Well, I'm just out in Frank. Just got the fans, the radio, this put in, these put in, the speakers, the lights. Just trying to button this up in here. I forgot I gotta put on put these on real quick. So I gotta throw these up there. That's this side. It's got all the hardware taped to it, because that's the kind of guy I am. And then I've got this side over here. Hit the hardware all of it, because that's the kind of guy I am. And I'm pretty much done with the interior, besides throwing that back together, which that was off because I had the lights I needed to wire up. Oh yeah, I need to put the seat belts back on too. Once I do that, I will be done. But let's get some power here and see if we got CB. Yeah, breaker 19 mic check. Breaker 19 mic check. We don't have any antenna going out here. We're on 19. We got nothing. Oh yeah, we don't have our microphone hooked up either. Oh, what's going on here? We got no signal. I got both the antennas hooked in, so I don't know what the fuck is going on. Let's see if we calibrate. Here we go. Looks like we need to calibrate our stuff here. But let's see if we got radio. Let's see if we got some radio here. I'll turn on Kenwood Sirius XM.
Studios, The Offspring Garage Party, Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, on Lithium.
Okay. We got radio. Let's kick that over. And let's see if we get the radio back on here for a minute and see if the subwoofer works. It should have power. Come on, turn on. Okay, maybe not, because I think the voltage is too down. I got the truck plugged in, but okay, that'll turn on by itself. Oh, it must be too dead. Oh, that's kicking on. I don't see no light back here for it. Come on. Well, it's got enough juice to run that. Those work. So that's nice. Let me get out and check my charger real fast. Yeah, I've just been in there messing around. Of course, it kicked off. And I try to turn the truck on because it don't have enough juice. So there, let's see. No, it don't like something. That's a fuse box. It's making that noise. I'll be back. I'm gonna fuck with this for a minute. At any rate, this works. All the speakers works. The lights both work on both sides. So that's all hooked up. Now I just gotta plug those in real quick. And do believe that's it as far as I'm concerned. And then hook that back up so I've got some CB radio kickback, and then I'll have to calibrate that another time. Don't have to be right now. I'm just trying to get some things done. Did get my lights for the outside of the truck, all those chicken lights yesterday, and I've got a bunch of crap that's supposed to be coming today. So, and I just booked, this morning I booked 7 loads. I'm gonna do 1 a day, so I'll be busy for the next. I'm gonna start Thursday, Friday, and then all next week I got 5 to do. It's just basically going from Bowling Green, the yellow YRC terminal in Bowling Green down to South Vienna to the Ritchie Brothers. I got 1 every day, so that's what it is. It not bad. I ain't complaining. So that's what's up. Book me some stuff. Don't have to worry about going down south and dealing with some of that headache, but I'm sure I'll be back down there once this hurricane comes through and completely demolishes who knows what and what knows who. And welcome back to this regularly scheduled broadcast. Just cruising down Old 24. Yeah, I used to run this all the time before they built the 4-lane out here to get to Toledo. Run this, and then right there in Napoleon, you'd jump on the 4-lane for a little bit until you got over to Defiance, and once you got outside Defiance, you'd boom, split off back onto a 2-lane. And making my way over here to this yellow facility over to BG, the one that I've been up before. And I had 7 48-footers that I was supposed to get. Then she calls and says, hey, there's a 53-footer I need you to take a look at too that needs to go blah blah blah, something wrong with the landing gear. I said, okay. As soon as I get over there, I'll take a look at it, I'll let you know, blah blah blah. She calls back later the same day. This is Monday I booked these loads. Or maybe it was Tuesday. I don't remember. Yeah, it was Tuesday. So she's like, hey, calls me up. There's a pup trailer in Dayton I need you to get. How much can you do that for? I said, well, she's like, it's 33 miles from Ritchie Brothers in South Vienna over there. And I'm like, okay, so 33.66. I said, I'd like to do it for 4. And she's like, I said, what do you think? She's like, I don't know, 250. She says, I can give it to you for 3. I said, that's fine. So I'm doing these at 700 a pop. It's 100 miles one way. So round trip, I mean, with all the bobtailing and stuff like that, it'll be like 350-ish. But I mean, it's fine because I get such good fuel mileage bobtail. I'm not really too worried about it. This used to be a nice restaurant over here, and there used to be one here too, but everything's closed down since the big road came in, if you know what I mean. But it shouldn't be busy at all, so that'll be nice. Won't have to deal with no traffic here, and just be able to slide over to where I need to go, get what I need to get, and then head on down south. So I gotta go here to the Ritchie Brothers, or the Bowling Green terminal, grab a trailer, take it down to Ritchie Brothers in South Vienna, then slide over to Dayton really quick and grab a trailer, which I need to call that guy and let him know, give him an estimate on what time I can be there. So it was gonna be one trailer a day, but since they added these other ones, it's gonna be 2 one day, and then I'll probably try and make it back tomorrow to where I can grab a trailer and take it home for the weekend and have it sit at the house with me, and then boogie down first thing in the morning and drop it and come back and get another one and be able to do 2 in a day, because that's what I'm gonna need to do. If not, I'll wait until the very last day on a Friday, grab the last one, and then take it to the house, and then Monday run down there and start off my week. Now I'm like totally heartbroken for everything that's going on for Florida. Milton just came through yesterday, last night, total devastation down there. I'll try to get down there as soon as possible to be the best help I can, but at the same time I need to stay out of the way because I've got some things I got to take care of up here. I got to be selfish a little bit and take advantage of this situation right here and work on Frank. I've got to get that thing done because I'm running out of weather up here. It's 40 degrees this morning when I got up. It's only supposed to be in the mid-50s next week, so I know that winter's coming, and my time is very limited with that truck. Do got all the interior done. I do got my locking strip that I ordered. I got my chicken lights in. I got the new excuse me, sorry, I got a little tickle in my throat. New mud flap hanger, so which I got to drill new holes because the brackets they go into weren't the same as the first ones that came off the truck. Fuck. Isn't that a beautiful sight? Yeah, I come back from Florida and I was sick, so I've been dealing with the cold. I call it COVID for since I've been home basically almost a week, and just getting over that. So another reason it's nice to be able to get out of the truck and, you know, take a break, but do some local shit to where I can be home, save some money, not spend money on the road, not worry about eating on the road, not worry about buying beer on the road, you know, things of that nature, those kind of things. So, hey man, Texas. Oh, my exes live in Texas. Alright, well, with that comical singing, I'll be back. Oh man, what is going on? Day 2 at pulling these yellows down to Ritchie Brothers. Yesterday was about a mess. Got down here, dropped the first one right down the row, ran over to Dayton to grab the other one, and was in Cincinnati, so I had to boogie over to Cincinnati and get it. Luckily I got back in time. They said this 53-footer here that I just pulled today had something wrong with the landing gear, which they weren't lying. This side over here, you can crank it up and it moves this, but this thing's all jacked up. See that? So the only way for me, because that's like stripped out from the gear over here, the only way for me to get that up was to put a vice grip on there and crank it by hand. So I'm leaving it a little bit low. That way whoever gets this, hopefully they can, you know, they got 24 tolls and they can just pick it up and they can figure it out themselves, because that was the thing. Luckily I was able to slide it earlier. I picked the trailer up, that landing gear was down on this side, I jacked that one up a little bit, and there was a dip in the concrete before it went to asphalt where the dock was at, so I was able to slide the trailer back to get the pressure off of that pin. That way I could put the vice grips on there and turn it. Now when I was at the yellow facility earlier today, they said something about we can cut that leg off. We got a torch, we can cut that leg off and you can take it down. I said, dude, I'm not taking no trailer across the scale with missing a leg of landing gear. He's like, well, I'm sure they got a dolly or something there at Ritchie Brothers you can set it on. I said, dude, absolutely not. There's no fucking way I'm doing that. So I figured it out and I was able to pull it down. So now I got to take pictures, send it to the broker and my factory company so I can get paid and boogie on home, because I couldn't find anything down here. So that's just what it is. But there's only 122 miles to the house. It's 101 miles down here from Bowling Green. It's 33 miles from the house to Bowling Green. So I gotta get my crowbar and pull that out. But smoked a deer earlier this morning when I was going over to Bowling Green to get that trailer. Let's see if this will work. Hold on. Got it. Smoked a deer earlier when I was going over Bowling Green to pick that trailer up. Luckily, it didn't do too much damage. It did push in the grill denter a little bit and shut the grill or the bumper in just a little bit. So you can see the distance here. Push this in, bent this right here, bent that. This is already loose. May have cracked a little bit of fiberglass here, but now you can see the distance here. So when I get home, I'm gonna try to take the pry bar and push that out just a little bit. As you can see right here in this section where that pivot's at. But those pop back. Right here, I think is where it's mounted. A little bit of snot maybe coming out. I don't know, but I gotta take some pictures of this and get out of here, and then I'm headed to the house. If you know what I mean.